It's now 7 p.m. I want to welcome everyone to our regular meeting. So the hearing of the public is now open. You get 3 minutes each time. We ask you to be respectful because we have all ages and backgrounds and people that are listening.
There's some things that need to be said. I'm here in support of Councilman Curley.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop you right there, or we're gonna stop the council meeting because I'm not gonna let you speak on something that has to do with police, with the police
What
and.
I was going to say.
Mayor, you gotta let her
I have no
speak.
idea what I was going to say.
Well, I'm gonna let her speak, but okay. Hold on. We're gonna have order, but if you're speaking on something that has to do with something that has to do with a police report, we're gonna respect the people that's in that.
Point of order, Mr. Albright, regarding interruption of someone speaking in.
And I'm gonna have a point of order, and I'm gonna talk over you. This is gonna be one of those meetings y'all never seen before. You're not gonna disrespect people that have
You
things
interrupted
going
without
on.
knowing what I was going to
Mayor,
say.
Okay,
you
well,
can talk about public things.
She can talk about public things, but I'm giving her a warning, just like we have always give people warnings before they spoke on certain things.
That's inappropriate.
And I have First Amendment rights as well.
Point of order. It's called hearing of the public, and the hearing of the public has every opportunity and every chance to say what they want within the 3-minute time capsule.
Well, there was times with Councilman DeMonico when a guy spoke about Republicans and things like that and certain things, he stopped them. And so what I'm saying is, this is the point of order. This is the type of order that we should have in this meeting. And so starting with certain things in this meeting, I am saying in the point of order, we're not going to talk about certain incidences to keep order. And so, yes, we have First Amendment rights, but no one, even though we have First Amendment rights, no one is allowed to say anything racial or discriminatory at that mic, and I will stop them if it's going to cause disorder. And if you're going to say something concerning certain things, allegations that have not been done by a judge, or anything like that, I'm going to stop it too. Or that's the type of meeting we're going to have tonight. So I'm going to continue to let her speak. I stopped the timing, and I'm going to start it over.
Our first citizen, 3 words into what she was going to say, not knowing what she was going to say, you jumped on her disrespectfully.
Don't say jump.
Because you didn't know what
you guys always know how to use wrong wording. I'm not enraged like you have been. Like I said.
I'm sorry, you said, what did you say? What did you say?
I'm not enraged. So like I said, in any
you
meeting.
You like that word, don't you?
And I love that word.
Yeah. Why are you interrupting?
We're not going to go back and forth. I'm going to let her speak.
How about we just continue the meeting?
So I'm starting your timing over. And when I stopped you, that's the point of order. Now, you're going to stop talking, I'm going to ask you to leave. Now, if you want to speak, you can come to the microphone. Now, I'm going to give her some time to speak, like everyone else.
I would like to have our city attorney give the opinion about people coming up and speaking at the hearing of the public, if you could do that.
City attorney.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, members of council. Members of the public have a right to address the city council, or they may speak individually about a member of the council as well. But again, if it's going to get into an issue of racial accusations, something along those lines, then the mayor certainly has the right to, as the controller of the meeting, to shut that down. But otherwise, anybody has a free reign of topics that they would like to speak about or address, and if they want to address a particular member of this council with criticism, they have the right to do that. That's part of our First Amendment.
But again, like you said, the mayor, if she sees something that's going out of order, I have that to stop them as well. So I'm going to but I also have my First Amendment right. And if you're saying something out of line as my First Amendment right, whether a mayor or not a mayor, I'm going to speak.
And all I wanted to say is, I've talked to a number of people who've known Harvey for over 60 years, who have not had anything negative to say about him. Talked to a young lady the other day, said she remembers when she was a kid and how thoughtful and friendly you were. Hearing a person out before judging what they're going to say should be the rule.
Hello, my name's Karen Belts. I've lived in this city for over 40 years. And though I think I've met you a couple of times, Harvey, but I really don't know you. But I do know a lot of people that do know you. You have a reputation for being reasonable, rational, intelligent, mild-mannered. Although I don't blame you for getting angry sometimes. I think it's ridiculous that you're now in this position of defending yourself against really what I consider to be outrageous claims.
You're not going to sit here and assault me, lady I never met. Don't call my name because I don't know what book you're reading, and I don't care. If I am a person, a victim, you're not going to use that platform to re-victimize anyone, and no one in this audience is going to do that. To no woman and to no person. If a person puts a police report out on someone, you don't use that platform for that. That platform is used for policy, procedures, and things going on in the city, not to use it for other things and make it personal. Anyone else would like to speak at this time? If there is a police report out or something that you've seen, you let that person and that victim and that person who's fighting that deal with the courts. You don't use that platform to victimize a person that felt like they was assaulted or fearful of their life. You don't use that platform for that. Nobody will. No one. As long as I'm mayor, you don't use that platform to re-victimize anyone, whether it's a guy, woman, or anybody. That is not the place. Now, if someone wants to talk about what's going on in this city and not someone's personal business, the hearing of the public is now open. Anyone else would like to speak and not re-victimize people that are physically assaulted or anything like that? Or allegedly? That is not what that is for.
Karen Moragian, Eastpointe resident. This is ridiculous. There's no reason for this. We have First Amendment rights. Part of our First Amendment right clearly states we have the right to redress our government without fear of reprisal or retaliation. If you can't take the criticism, you should not be mayor. Enough is enough.
This is a personal matter. It's not about criticizing. You can criticize my policy. You stop it.
Let the people talk.
You
are
stop it.
violating my First
And
Amendment.
you're violating my rights as a person that can call the police and use the police department for my rights. If someone chooses to call the police, that is their right. You don't victimize them for that.
You are out.
You are out of line. You are out of line.
You're out of order.
You are out of line.
Point of order. You are out of line.
You are out of line. Now, do you want to stand there and talk about your cats and your dogs in the community, but you won't talk about me?
You don't interfere
Okay?
with my free speech.
And you don't interfere with my free speech.
Criticize
You don't get to, you got 1 minute.
fear of reprisal or
What else do you want to talk about?
Would you like the news crew to come out?
The news already comes out.
That's it. I guess we're done. Thank you very much for
ahead.
running this city.
We'll take a 10-minute recess.
Bye.
Okay.
So, I can't speak.
If we lost the No, it wasn't embarrassing. You come in here every